Going live. Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Prachetta. I know it's afternoon for you, so good afternoon.
It's good evening, ma'am. It's 6:30 p.m. in the evening here in New Delhi.
Evening. You are almost 12 hours ahead of us, right?
Yes, ma'am. So this is Thursday evening, 6:30, and namaste to everyone. And it's so wonderful to be here. So I'm coming here first time in 2022. So I wish everyone a very, 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 very abundant Happy New Year, full of abundance.
Thank you, and same to you, and cheers to you. I'm so glad that you're here. Let's play our song and get our peas in here to see you and to say hello to you. So we're going to do a morning cup of joy with having a beautiful day. Love our morning song, and I love our leaving song in the mornings, our Leo Cuppa Fulla Joy song. We'll be hearing that when we're done. But right now we have the beautiful Julie Kiss with us, Rick Morrow, Annie Seven, Charlie Coons, Rosalind Good Vibes, Pat Moss, and our Deirdre is here. And our Marietta, our heart lady. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, Prachetta, I'm so glad you're here for everybody to come in and see your beautiful face and to get a check-in from you and see how you're doing. And as Prachetta's checking in, everybody else, you can check in as well. And let's just see how everyone's doing on this thankful Thursday. We want to focus on gratitude today. And what's your gratitude? Mine is having this beautiful lady here as co-host today. I have been so excited that you're going to be here. Thank you. Thank you for showing up for us.
My gratitude is always being under your guidance, ma'am, and the love which Prachir and I get from the Angelic River Family. So it's been 2 years now. We started in March 2020, attending when Jarell ma'am and you used to take, and it's a 2 years. So I think next month it will be our anniversary on the show.
That's right, next month in March. So awesome. I love it. I was just thinking about that the other day, that we got that anniversary coming up. So
Yes, ma'am.
yes. Oh, welcome, Baez Isbeth. Thank you for being with us today. Welcome. And I know Prachir is watching us. So we want to say hello and good morning to you, Prachir. And Suzanne just jumped in and said good morning to us. Jennifer Langren, thank you all. Thank you, the P's, for finding us this morning. Well, every morning we start out doing the heart-brain coherence. And the heart-brain coherence is all about connecting in to our inner guidance, our inner divinity in our heart. So let's do that. Let's touch the heart center because that brings the focus there. And then slow down the breathing. And then add in love, add in gratitude, wonderful feelings of emotion, full of joy, full of something that you're grateful for. And after we breathe in for another minute like this, the deep, deep breathing, really fill your lungs up. Then we're going to share our I am stories. I'll do a grateful I am this morning. I am grateful for Prachetta today.
I am grateful for all the love I get from this beautiful family. I'm grateful to be blessed to be among angels always.
So beautiful. I am grateful for every breath I take because nothing is guaranteed and each one is a present right from the Creator.
I am grateful for the food on my table, for the roof on my head, and for the love I get from Teri ma'am and everyone here, and the affection I get from my brother and my friends.
Beautiful. I am peace, and I spread that peace everywhere I go.
I am peace. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this lovely moment of bringing love and peace in the world.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to everyone that's coming in and finding us. So grateful to this family, grateful for every morning being able to wrap our arms around each other. We have Kathy Hand with us. Good morning, Kathy. Blue Jean, good morning. And Blue Jean, I believe that your beautiful Dave is getting ready to undergo his procedure this morning as we are on the air. So we're going to lift him up really high for that to happen with ease and grace. And then we have Pat Moss. Yay, Pat. Thank you for being with us. Deirdre says, I am intending to leave a compassionate footprint on Gaia when all is said and done. What a beautiful I am. And me too, Deirdre. I want my footprint that I leave here on earth to be one that's beautiful, gentle, loving, and kind. And Deirdre says, I have an attitude of gratitude. Beautiful. Pat, I am so grateful to be here reading the magic book. I am blessing you all with magic dust. Prachetta, have you read that book, The Magic?
I read it, ma'am, I think I read it couple of years ago.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Just
Yes,
that whole outlook that everything is magic.
Yes,
Everything gives back whatever energy we put into it.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
the magic and the beautiful special ingredient. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Pat Moss, thank you for dusting us with that magic dust this morning. So awesome. Jennifer says, I am loved. Yes, yes. And our beautiful Auntie Jean Lorio is here. She says, good morning. So grateful to see our beautiful Prachetta this morning. And Baez, I don't speak Spanish myself, but if somebody can interpret what's being said, that would be great. I know Auntie Jean knows a little bit of Spanish. If there's anybody else that can help us out, we have someone on this morning in the audience that is Hispanic. And I don't know how much English you comprehend, Baez, but you're so welcome to be here in our beautiful family. And thank you for being here. Joanne Castillo is here. And Julie Kiss says, grateful for beautiful Prachetta and Teri and the entire P family. And Dave is going into surgery right now. Blue says, oh, and blessings. Annie says, I woke at 3 a.m. and thought of Dave and Jean and prayed for both of you. Yeah. I think I missed Charlie's. Thankful for another day on this lovely planet Earth. Yes, yes, Charlie, me too. You know, the angels had me writing about that last night and early this morning, about how we're not guaranteed anything. We just never know from one minute to the next if we're going to still be in our human body. And just being grateful for every moment makes all the difference in the world. Suzanne is great. I am grateful for nature. I can hear the birds sing in the morning. Spring is on the way. It is. I feel that. I feel that change of season is really happening. I don't know if do y'all get the change of seasons, Prachetta? Do you get the 4 seasons?
In Delhi, we are able to experience all kinds of seasons. We have extreme winters and we have extreme summers. And we have monsoon and we have spring. So normally when we used to go to school, we used to wear our winter uniforms till March. So now we would start in November and it used to go on till March. But this year, after a very long time, winters have been really, really bad. So we touched to 0 degrees Celsius also. So I wouldn't be able to convert in Fahrenheit. But summers are equally bad. You need the air conditioning on, and winters are equally bad. So we are able to experience all seasons. So in fact, there is a very nice song from Greece too, which always comes to my mind. Girls for All Seasons. So it talks about all the seasons. Mm-hmm. So summer, winter, and we are able to experiment with our clothes, with our food, with everything, and with going out. So it's really, really fun.
So what is it right now?
Right now, we are now slowly getting into winter, into spring. So on the 5th of this month, we celebrated Basant Panchami. So Basant Panchami, ma'am, is the day when when spring comes in. Basant means spring. So now winter is slowly and steadily going. And next month, we'll be having Holi. So Holi is the festival of color.
Oh.
And it is beautiful. Like people play with water, color, and then summer season starts.
Love to see that. I want to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
I had high hopes of being there this year, and then it wasn't opening up. So I couldn't apply for my visa to be over there. But I know I'm going to be there. I just
Yes,
really
ma'am.
feel that. And I know you do too.
Yes,
And
ma'am. Yes,
Jen,
ma'am. We're waiting.
we've been talking about this for a couple of years, how we both have felt that I'm going to be there with you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And now Nivriti is there. So she was telling me yesterday that she is going to somehow meet you. She's not there for a very long time. So she said, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll somehow I'll go and meet Teri ma'am. I have to meet and hug her.
No, I'm so ready for that. She asked me yesterday for my WhatsApp. And so I'm hoping to hear from her today and see how we can coordinate that. I just so would love to have a Nivriti hug. I'm hoping she'll show up this morning.
She just sent me a message that she's trying to connect. I think there's something
Okay.
wrong with the connection.
Okay.
So she's trying to connect. Ma'am, Thursday in India has a lot of importance because Thursday is ruled by the planet Jupiter. And a lot of people don't take non-veg or drinks on Thursday. And some of them also observe fasts in India. And Thursday is a day when most of the people wear yellow. So you're wearing some little tinge of yellow.
Some yellow one. This is a shirt that Charlie brought me back from Block Island.
Wow.
I was watching his beautiful puppy Sunny while he went off to Block Island, and they brought me this shirt back.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so people fast, people eat only yellow things like they'll eat bananas, they will not eat any other colored things. So a lot of religious ceremonies also happened on Thursdays.
I was just told that it has stopped on Facebook. So let me see what's going on.
The live video has ended.
Okay, so let me see if I can maybe give it a little restart.
A lot of internet glitches which are happening these days. I think maybe.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're back online on Facebook. I don't know what that little glitch was all about, but if you all jumped off of Facebook, you can get back on to EWN and find us on there. And
hello,
welcome,
everyone.
Welcome, Nivriti. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. So the first time I'm on your show, which is I'm also at morning time. So that's fun.
I am so glad you're here. I know it's early in the morning there where you're at.
Yes.
I'm so grateful that you're here.
And I'm so excited. I'm going to somehow plan to be able to meet you because it's been there in my prayer for a very long time.
Yes, we have to. You're this close. We have to meet.
Yes. No, I will come down to where you are. I mean, I'm just going to plan it. And I'm definitely going to meet you.
Oh, good. That makes me so happy. And let's give everybody a minute here. Okay, they're all finding us now. I don't know what that was, but Facebook just stopped it, and now we're back on again. Okay.
And Nivriti, you have to kidnap Teri ma'am and get her to India.
Oh, well, the visa has to get sorted first, then I can bring her with me only.
Yeah, that would be exciting, ma'am. You can travel back with her.
She
can travel back and you can come in.
Yeah, I'll be your travel companion.
Yes. And all the long flight hours won't be that boring.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
I don't know if you all heard, I'm going to Ireland in August of this year.
That's
and
beautiful.
Auntie Jean is going to travel with me. So the two of us are going on an adventure.
Lovely. Wow. It's so awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so good to see Nivriti in US with you, Teri ma'am.
Yes.
Though I keep
yes,
missing her,
yes.
we
No,
have.
I still can't believe it though, that I'm gonna actually meet you in person,
No,
I
I know.
always thought that'll be in India, because your plan to come to India was like,
Right.
has been
Yeah.
since a while, and then but Corona
Mhm.
just kind of screwed everything up.
Yeah.
And imagine I've landed up here.
I know. I was so excited when I heard you were coming to the States. I'm like, okay, yes, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's get together. And I know you just went down into Florida. How was that? How did you
Yes.
like Florida?
Wow, I mean, the weather is totally different than where I am in Charlotte. And it was beautiful and sunny and pretty and so clean, neat, and manicured. The whole place is. And of course, the richness is just falling out, at West Palm Beach. And were very pretty and very nice and beautiful hotels and beautiful scenery. I mean, I can go on and on.
Yeah, and you have to have green stuff in Florida. In
Yes.
most of the states right now, everything has just died
Everything is,
out.
yeah.
So
So that
the
was the
trees are
difference.
bare. Yeah.
Correct. And a lot of activity on the streets and people going in and out. I mean, I think the Miami I've been to before is more active and, more like a party place. And West Palm, I felt, was more like like more retired but still having fun kind of place. I don't know if I'm wrong. You can correct me
You're
if I'm wrong.
right. West Palm is more businesses.
Correct. Yeah.
It's a very busy place. Yeah. Brookie's here. She says, wonderful to put some beautiful faces to the names I hear so often. Yes,
Sweet.
yes. We pray for both of you every day. So the P's are so used to hearing your names, and that now they get to really see what you're like with you being on here.
Yes, that's lovely. I'm sorry, I don't have my Facebook on side by side, so
It's okay.
I won't be able to read the messages.
Yeah, that's all right. Julie Julie says hi to you, Nivriti, and how wonderful to see you. Auntie Jean says, oh, everybody's just loving that you're here.
Is anybody else close to where you are so we can all meet up? Is that possible?
Well, Sharon is here. I don't know if you're familiar with Sharon Ria. That's who I'm with right now.
Okay.
Tomas Garza, he teaches A Course in Miracles on EWM. He's here in Phoenix. And Deb Goldberg with Enlightened World is in Phoenix right now visiting with her daughter. So yeah, we have a few people here.
We have a few people, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, I mean, if we can plan something, like I'll of course coordinate with you. And then they can just meet everyone. That'll be lovely.
Oh, that would
because
be
we've
so
all
awesome.
been so connected on this group, and even though we've been in different countries, I just somehow feel a connect. And we've been, of course, on Zoom and seen on Facebook, and it's so strange that even if we haven't been on WhatsApp, like constant everyday communication, that doesn't matter, because I still really have this want that I'd love to meet you guys,
Yes, absolutely. We're going to do it.
Yes.
And I can't wait. We'll go live and everybody see you in person here in the beautiful area that I'm in. This area, Phoenix, still, it is so rich with beauty. And even this picture that's behind me, that's the Grand Canyon.
Oh, lovely.
You probably heard of the Grand Canyon.
Yes.
It's not that far from where I'm at. And Sedona, those are all right here. And I actually took this picture that's behind me.
Oh, you taken that picture?
I took the picture, and what you can see, if I move out of the way, there's a river right at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
You can see that.
And I was standing up at the very top looking in, and I thought, what is that green? What is that? And I focused in enough with my camera that I was able to see the river and take a picture of it.
So pretty.
Yes, I love it. Oksana is here. Good morning, Oksana. And everybody's finding us again. I don't know why we got kicked off of Facebook, but we are back on. Facebook's doing some weird stuff right now.
Facebook's been doing weird stuff since ever.
Oh gosh. But they're telling me that I'm spamming everybody because we repeat things. I'm going, well, we do repeat things.
Oh my God.
We say I love you, you know.
Yes, that's meant to be repeated.
Exactly.
That is the one thing that should be repeated.
Mhm. I know.
Yeah.
It's not like we come on and, and spew hatred or, do anything that's really negative. All
And
we
then
do
I
is
wonder
positive.
if someone feels that we're spamming them, then they should not be there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, totally agree. And Rick is saying, thank you for being here, ladies.
Thank you, Rick.
Yes. So Navriti, have you had some excitement while you're here in the States? Anything you want to share with us from your experience?
I've noticed a great difference when it comes to the whole corona thing, like between India and where I am at, just the whole viewpoint and the way everybody is carrying their day-to-day activities, or even when I was at West Palm. Like, it's very chill here, in India. Maybe because the population density is so much there and people are just so close to each other that you have to wear masks, and you still like over there I wasn't going out as much, I wasn't traveling much, and just because to be safer than sorry, and the whole mindset, it's very different. And here when I was at West Palm, I mean, it just said that if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. It's your choice. If you're not, you can. Over there, you have to. So I mean, I'm all up for precautions and everything. Personally, I find the mask really uncomfortable to breathe. So I was like, okay, good. This is good for me, And it just felt like, okay, corona doesn't exist or what? I mean, people are just going about their activities and it's okay. And people are going for holidays and things are full and watching movies. And there I just heard the lockdown was just lifted up. Like, just the theaters were opened back up and the malls were opened back on. So that is a major, major difference that I felt. And that is something that affects your everyday life,
It does.
and your movement and your experience of things as well. And the best part is that over here, I'm going for a walk without a mask. So I can actually breathe air because, I mean, people are far off. And so that's a bit different for me and getting used to, but I'm kind of liking it because I personally don't like to wear a mask, though I have to, or, abide by the rules wherever I am. But that is something different and interesting for me. So yeah, and of course the place is different, the air is different, and where I am there are a lot of Indians, so it's not too different, for me there.
Yeah. And is it cold there in Charlotte?
I normally feel very cold, so I wear a lot of clothes, but for others it's not very cold. I think it's 4 degrees Celsius outside in the night.
Yeah.
And during the day, it's a good 15 or 14 or something. Yeah.
And she had a fur baby to keep her company.
Yeah, Fudge.
You had what to keep you company?
Okay, she's here.
And she understands all languages. She understands English, Hindi, and she understands. And
okay,
she
was excited and someone's come for her grooming.
Oh.
So
the dog understands all language, or Navriti does?
We're getting used to each other.
So Navriti has started understanding the dog's language.
Good.
Yes.
And,
Yes. And she had that was her customary morning greeting. And so
yeah, they do have their own language, and they do communicate with us.
Yes,
I wrote a book about that.
Oh, lovely. Can you listen and understand dogs?
Yes. Yeah.
So what you call them, dog whisperers? Are you a dog whisperer as well?
I'm a dog healer. So I work with their energy just like I do with people's energy. The book is called Time Heals for Animals. And in that book, I explain their chakra system, and how we can listen to them and understand what they need. And
Okay,
it's
that's
so
lovely.
beautiful. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. We have some questions for you, Navretti.
Okay.
Kathy wants to know where you are.
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina at the
North
moment.
Carolina. That's not too far from Kathy. She's in Maryland.
Okay, so my
Just a
cousins are staying
few
there.
states up.
Yeah. Everything is just a few states here and there.
I know, right? And then
But
Julie
that's
Kiss, Julie wants to know how long you're going to be in the U.S.
I'm gonna be here for 2-3 more weeks, two weeks
Oh,
tops
good.
maybe. So I'm gonna plan in the next week.
Yeah.
1 week, I was getting used to things. I was just getting over jet lag and stuff.
Yes.
And the other week, just busy with some domestic stuff. And then I'm going to plan like how to meet everyone.
Beautiful.
Then she comes back to India. I'm missing
And
her.
Rucheta has been like, no, you better come back in time for next time. I need to meet you.
I've been really missing her. So I normally don't take tea in the evening, ma'am. But so because of Nivriti, my love for Nivriti, I've started taking a cup
No,
of tea.
it was our
every
ritual, We would like in winters take our Indian masala chai, together in the
evening. And
evenings.
gossip. And a lot of gossip.
No gossip. Not something we want to advocate.
So, but we have a lot of fun. We'll listen to music, we'll watch movies. I'm missing all that.
Yeah.
So I'm
We
telling
talk
her
about you and healing and affirmations and how we can improve the quality of our life and all those things as well.
Yesterday she was telling me, she said, somehow I have to meet and give a hug to Teri, ma'am. I have to do it.
It's going to happen. It's really going to happen. I feel that.
You're a psychic. You should tell me, will it happen or not?
It will happen. Yeah.
It will? Then I'm happy hearing that.
Oh, and Kathy says you're close to where her daughter Marlena is. She goes to school there at UNC in Charlotte.
Oh, lovely. Is it in Chapel Hill or is it in Charlotte itself?
I think it's in Chapel Hill, isn't it, Kathy? If you're listening still. I know Kathy has to go into work, but she may still be connected with us. I think the school is at Chapel Hill.
Yeah, because one of my cousins was going to come and meet me in a few days. She also goes to the university there.
Yeah.
That's why I know Chapel Hill. Otherwise, I wouldn't have.
Right. Yeah.
Ma'am, what is the distance from where Nivriti is and where you are? Like, how long would be the flight take?
It may be like 4 hours.
Oh, that's a long
way. Yes.
It's a long flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where Jean ma'am is?
I'm sorry?
Where Jean ma'am is, what is the distance?
Which one? We have 2 Jeans. Our Auntie Jean is in She's in Texas, and that's still going to be about 4 hours. Blue Jean is up in Vermont, so that's only a couple of hours probably by plane.
And Sally and Tony?
They're in Michigan, so that's probably going to be at least 2 to 3 hour flight.
Oh, with that also I noticed that one snowstorm is affecting flights like everywhere.
Yeah.
Our flights wherever we had to go were just canceled last minute when we reached the airport because of the snowstorm there. Crews are not able to reach. So that was a bit bizarre and getting used to that the snowstorm isn't here. But why are the flights getting canceled here? Because I think that one place affects the whole country.
It does. Yeah, if they can't get the plane safely into where it's supposed to go, then they're going to cancel the flights. And we just had this big snow. Oh yeah, we just had this big winter storm coming through. I was in some of it in New Mexico where I was with Muncie. And it was wicked.
Yeah.
In New Mexico, we had 6.5 inches of snow, and they don't normally get snow. So that was different.
That would be tough. Yeah.
So I got caught in that, and I just now came out of there. I've been here for 2 days now.
So Teri, you're still like traveling from one place to another after a few days?
Oh yeah.
Is it exhausting? What is it like?
No, it's really not. I mean, I get tired usually the day after I've traveled. My body just has to shut down for a little bit and rest. But it's exciting to meet everybody and see them live and in person. I mean, just thinking about meeting you, it's like gets me excited, and I'm ready to go wherever I need to go to meet up with you.
How sweet.
Yeah. So I know I'm going to be here for a few days with Sharon, and then we're planning on possibly going up into Sedona. Last year, our whole family group got together and we purchased a brick to put on the peace walk there in Sedona. So I want to do a video showing the brick and the peace walk, and there's a statue of Buddha there in the park where it's at. And
That's nice.
So that's my
And
plan.
do you have like you're just going with the flow, or you have like a plan that, okay, till this much time I'm going to see place to place, then I'll probably like settle back down, something like that, or what?
I don't think I'll ever settle back down. I think this is going to be it for my life. Just travel and bless the land. And I want to connect the countries. I know I'm going to connect India with the United States. And in August, I'll be connecting Ireland with the United States. So that's the beginning. And I'm hoping from Ireland, while I'm there, I'm hoping that we could go into maybe the UK and see our Hope. Are you all familiar with Hope?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Hope and Zinna. So I'm really wanting to meet them and do a blessing there. But yeah, this is it. I mean, there's places that I stay like a month at a time. I'll be going into Boulder, where Dr. Ruth Anderson lives. And, she just had the devastation there with losing her home.
Oh,
wow. So there's places like that I'll stay a little bit longer, and then make my way up to New York. That's where we're going to fly to Ireland from in August. So, but yeah, just wherever people want me, they just say, come here, and I can ask the angels.
So lovely.
And then we go there.
Yeah. I mean, you're able to connect to your best friends, angels, right? That's what is a good go, and a real confirmation that, okay, I know I'm doing the right thing because the angels have told me to do this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And, I've heard at the beginning of the year that they were going to give us a message every day, and they are. Every day they teach us something. Yeah.
So what's your message for today?
Today, it was all about losing any fear of dying and making the very best of each moment while we're here. There's no guarantees in life. And like they say, because there's no time in spirit, they say that we're just here for a moment. It's just a minute that we're going to be here on this earth plane and interacting with each other. So why wouldn't we want to make it a joyous time? Why wouldn't we want to have fun? To just enjoy the time we have with each other, helping each other find that spark of love inside of us, and walking each other to that place called home that's in our hearts. And so their message is always so encouraging and keeping us lifted up in the energy.
That's beautiful.
Every day they speak to us. Every day it's something different. And I never know when I sit down with them, I never know what they're going to teach us.
So you have like a dedicated time that you sit down. It's not that they're whispering in your ears at any time.
Well, I'm always in communication with them, no matter what I'm doing. And I ask them questions throughout the day. I bug them. I'm like, hey, angels. But,
that's like Racheta.
Yeah,
she does that too.
Yeah. And then
I have my mom whispering in my ears throughout the day and night.
I know.
Okay, tell me something. I have a question for you both. How do you know it's them, or like how do you know it's your mom? Or is it a figment of your imagination?
Because Teri ma'am, I made something 2 days back. I've never made it in my life, and it turned out to the way my mom used to make. So
Food, you mean?
automatically, yeah, I was making suji ka halwa. It's like a sweet dish. And it happened like I wanted, so went on Zomato and Swiggy. I wanted to order. Then I thought, why don't I make it myself? And it was the very first time I made. And it turned out exactly because my hands were automatically working out, picking up
So
things and
you
putting the
felt
right
it's
kind
your
of.
mom who's guiding you to make it in that way.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I'm
And
saying. That is it just faith, or is it actually
no,
that,
even
or what is it?
Nriti, it happens. Like if Prachir wants to make something and it turns out to be the same way, he might have made it for the first time. And there are times when I, like, couple of days back, I had lost an important document which I had not seen for last 2 years, and I was all over the place, all over the house searching. And then I just went up to her photograph and I told her, I said, Mom, I need it. And the next moment I walked up to her cupboard and it was right there. And I had seen that cupboard at least 10 times.
Okay.
And I opened and my hand automatically went there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And what's your experience like, Teri? When, like,
Oh.
how do you know you're talking to angels, or is it the voices in your head, or what is it?
Well, I have always heard them and seen them ever since I can remember anything. They were guiding me and talking to me and showing me love, because I grew up in a home that, was dysfunctional, and we didn't really, I never heard I love you from my parents, and it was a big family. So there was just like a lot of chaos. And my moments alone with the angels were so priceless. They just assured me I was loved. And so I got to know them right away.
So you could see them as well.
Yes, I see them. They're not like the pictures that people draw of angels with the wings and the human body. It's more of an energy. So when I
they're like
see
a light.
them, yeah, like a light, like specks of energy. And it's more that feeling that happens when they come into your presence. It's like, how you feel when somebody walks in the room behind you. You don't see them yet, but you know that there's somebody that's entered the room. That's what it feels like. It's like, there's another presence there. You're not seeing them with your physical eyes, but you're seeing them with your spirit. And that's how it's always been for me. There's been times when I think they formulate into a human body. Wow. I've had that experience of interacting with someone and then they're just gone. They're not there anymore. And so I know that that's the angels that are coming in for whatever is needed. And it's happened several times in my life where one of them would show up just at that moment for whatever I needed. And, one of those times was when I was in the hospital. And this was years ago when my kidneys had failed. And I was so sick and I was so upset and scared. And this lady walked into my room and helped calm me down. And she was dressed in all white. So I didn't think anything about it. I thought, oh, it's just a nurse. And then when I asked for her a little later, they didn't know what I was talking about. They go, who are you talking about? We don't have anybody that fits that description. There was nobody there. Yeah. So I know that they can do that. They can appear to us in whatever way we need them to.
And this has happened with you many times? Like, people appearing and then you don't know where they came from?
Yeah. And then they're just not there anymore. And I have so many testimonies because I teach about the angels. And I have so many testimonies from my students of things like that happening where, they show up just for whatever is needed. They're there to help us through this human experience.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yes, it really is. Let's see what we got. Auntie Jean says her angels like to talk to Teri at 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, they do. And I've known this for a while, that's the time when we're most relaxed. That's the time when they can get a message into us. And so we just, our human brain is not saying that's not real. I'm not really hearing this. I'm asleep and dreaming it. So we have no resistance to their presence and what they're trying to teach us.
In our culture, we call that early morning time of say 3:34 or something as Brahma
Mhm.
Mahurat. You know, it's the time to connect with God. You know,
When
Yeah.
all
so
gods, holy gods, and in a lot of places, pujas start, Om chanting start.
so
So it's
Brahma,
been-
no, you know, just kind of addressing God or the universe or the entire energy, and Mahurat meaning a particular auspicious time.
auspicious time.
So, so actually, the concept is the same, just that every culture just calls it different, and you experience similar things at that sort of time, you know, for
Exactly.
the body.
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm asleep, if I happen to be lucky enough to go to sleep at night, and sometimes I'll wake up at that time. And it's like they're
Wow.
just shaking me awake to teach me something or to share a message.
I have
And-
just been trying so hard to be able to get up at that particular time. Initially, I was because of jet lag. Now I'm
Yeah.
slipping back again
Yeah.
to waking up later. I mean, because my body kind of fatigues very soon and I feel tired physically. So,
It's probably, you've been on the one time zone for your whole life. And then to have to adjust to that much of a difference of where you're at.
yeah,
I
but in
understand
general
that.
also, yeah, I mean, it is the time zone slightly, but it's been more than a week since I've been here. But in general, like I
Yeah.
fatigue sooner than other people, I
Yeah.
figured.
But as I travel across the country here, the time zones, like right now, it's 2 hours different from where you are.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
And then if I go a little further west to California, it's going to be 3 hours difference. And I have to adjust to that every time.
Yeah,
Not just to
that's
like
what I'm
when
saying.
I'm
I'm amazed at your ability to just pick up and take off and just go wherever life takes you or wherever your angels tell you to go. So it's not that you are also doing things randomly, you're also listening to the angels and then just following their lead. And physically it can get exhausting. That's what that was my first question to you, that do you find it exhausting or you're just going with it? And you look so cheerful and so happy.
I
And
am the happiest that I've ever been in my life.
That's wonderful.
It's been such a blessing to be able to do this journey and know that it's a mission. It's not just that I'm traveling around place to place. It's a mission of spreading peace into the world.
And it's been more than a year now, right?
It's been over a year and a half. Yeah.
It's more than that. I think in August, ma'am, you will complete 2 years.
I started out on September 11th of 2020. So that's my anniversary. And I'll be in Ireland for that anniversary this year.
Stunning.
Yeah. I draw a Kuan Yin card every morning for us. And we've been having this beautiful conversation about connecting in with our divine self. The card that came up is divine connection.
Wow.
Wow.
She always has the perfect message. So I want to read what she says to us about divine connections. The inspired, intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your higher guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowing. Doing so will bring you great joy. And that's it exactly. It brings us great joy when the angels talk to us, or a spirit guide or an ascended master. When I hear from Yogananda, or I get a blast of a message from Buddha or Christ.
You're able to connect to Yogananda ji.
Oh, he's been my guide for over 35 years.
Oh my God, that's so stunning. I love him. I love him. I mean, all of them are the same energy at the end of the day, but somehow, I mean, we're human. We tend to relate to a certain form more than the other.
Yes.
And I've heard a lot of his messages too. And I love him and Buddha and all of them.
All of them. Yeah, it's so beautiful. There's a place in LA called the Lake Shrine, and that's where he was when he was here in the States. For the most part, he traveled all over, of course, but they have a Lake Shrine temple there, and it's so beautiful. I was there last year, and I'm just asking the angels if they're going to take me back there on this trip. I don't know yet. But
Okay.
it's beautiful. And then there's another one up in Vermont that Blue Jean took me to when I was up there. And the beautiful grounds, the lake, and all of the energy of nature. He loved nature, and he talked a lot about that, and taught a lot about it when he was here.
Lovely.
And Blue says, I see the Fae in my mind's eye. She's very connected in with the elementals. And for angelics, if in doubt, ask them to repeat the Lord's Prayer. Archangel Michael, for me, comes in with a certain high pitch. Then I automatically feel warm, safe, and loved. Yeah, and that's a good test to make sure that it is a being of light that's connecting with you. So thank you, Blue Jean, for that.
So, ma'am, to be in good health, what would be the right affirmations which Nivriti and I can do? Some good affirmations to be in good, excellent health.
For everyone.
For everyone. I do this every day. I say, I am healthy. The way we talk to our body is so important. And we just fill ourselves, our whole soul, with that message. I am healthy. I have everything I need to thrive in this human existence that I'm in. And you just keep repeating positive words. I am loved. I am amazing. I am beautiful. When you feel beautiful inside, all of your cells react to that. When you do the heart-brain coherence, where you connect your heart and your brain, you actually go into a higher brain state. It's the highest brain state they know of. Our brain fires something called neurons, and it's in constant motion. The brain is constantly, that's why we have thoughts all the time. The brain's constantly moving and thinking. And so when we go into that highest brain state, it's telling the cells, hey, do your job, do what you're supposed to be doing to repair the body, whatever is needed inside the body. Fix it if there's something to be fixed. Make it work the best it can work. So that heart-brain coherence that we do is actually starting a healing process inside of us. And the more you can do that throughout the day, and then add in the I am. That's why I started adding it in, because after the brain kicks into that high brain state, then you start talking to your body. I am healthy. I am whole. I am exactly perfect the way I'm supposed to be. Everything is working perfectly, like what our Marietta teaches us. Accept, align, allow with who you are as a spirit being, and allow that energy to flow through you so that you are the most perfect being you can be. I do this every day. I talk to my body. And one thing that I used to do when I had a house that I lived in, I would draw a mirror on the bathroom mirror. I would draw a heart. And
that's so cute.
I would draw it so that my face just fit perfectly in the center of that heart. And I would write the words, I am loved, I am healthy, I am beautiful, so that you immediately get that going inside of you. And it's uplifting and healing. And Kuan Yin tells us that love is the energy that heals us. That's what starts that healing process. It's not a medication, it's love. And love starts us to know that we are perfect. In God's eyes, we are all perfect. So we have that.
Any particular number, ma'am, or it could be endless, like any 28 or 45, any particular number we should chant the affirmation, or it could be as many
depends on it depends on what you want. If you want a change to show up for you, like if you want your health to change in a good way, you can chant 555. 5 is the number of change, of bringing in the newness, the freshness. And then when you triple that, it just increases that energy. So
you're saying
always
555 times.
right.
We
Well,
say
no,
five,
not
five,
times,
five.
but the number 5 and 555. And you know,
Oh, I didn't get that.
the-
Like you say
yeah.
the number 5.
yeah,
Yeah, you say 555, 555. So you keep continuously.
Oh.
yeah. Focus on the energy of the 5 because that is change. And
Oh,
the
I didn't know
perfect,
that's a chant itself.
yeah, you can chant anything. And when it's
Okay.
whatever you're focusing on, whatever you focus on expands and grows. So if you're
Okay.
focusing on bringing change into your life and something new and fresh, you want to focus on 5s. Yeah. And also if you want abundance, focus on 8. I used to do a chant every day, 808, 808, 808, and just keep saying it all over and over again. And there's a
808.
beautiful, beautiful resonance to that. And things start opening up for you.
And it worked?
It does work. Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely. Yeah, numbers, they're sacred geometry and they have
Mm.
power. So the more you focus on that, then it's going to come in with that power inside of you because it's going to grow as you grow.
I didn't
Ma'am,
know
you can
that.
do
Thank you so
master-
much.
You can do a master class on this, on numbers.
Well,
One
we
of-
have our Michelle Landers is one of our teachers that I work with. And we just did a master class on vision boards, the importance of putting our intentions out there and keeping them in front of us. And now we're doing 30 days of exciting manifestation. We're about halfway through that. I think we're on day 20 now. And then we're going to work up a 6-month workshop program for people where we are constantly guiding and helping you to understand numbers and intentions, setting intentions and holding the energy in your heart and believing it. Just like I believe, I have faith and trust that I'm going to meet Navritti while she's here.
Yes.
I know I am. That's an intention I'm putting out there. And we're going to do it.
Yes, we will. I mean, I really want to. So I will plan it.
Navritti will give you 3 hugs. One from Prachi, one from me, and one from her.
The last one is from
absolutely.
myself.
Yes.
So we've sent hugs through Navritti for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I've been loving having you all on here this morning. What do you all
Same
think that are
here.
listening? Our family. Do you love these 2 ladies as much as I do? I just feel so close to both of you. And Puchetta, I know when I first met you, you know, it was a tough time for you. You just lost your mom. And I remember her coming through so clearly for you and Prachir and just giving you some words of comfort and hope and love. Yeah, and I still feel her. I still feel her showing up with you.
She's always there, ma'am. I always feel my dad and my mom. My dad never used to come till the time mom was there. But the moment she has passed away, so I can feel the presence of my dad also. And with Goofy coming, the presence has become more.
Oh,
But he's one naughty kid.
Oh,
doesn't-
I know.
So yesterday
I
also,
know.
the moment Prachi dresses up, he will start biting his shoes that I also want to go. And he'll start crying like a little baby.
Like all of them have their ways of
They do.
communication. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And that big message of don't leave me. I know you're going somewhere.
Hmm.
And ma'am, he gets up at 3:34 in the morning and wakes up Prachir, and then he wants to play with him till 7, and then he'll go to sleep and Prachir will be all wide awake.
Like a child. Yeah.
They are. They're just like kids.
So, Teri, have you lived with a pet earlier?
Oh, yes. I just lost 2 cats a couple of
Oh.
years ago. They both went in the same year. They were the same age. And my beautiful little Tazzy, she was my little kitty cat that was just my constant companion. She just was a healer cat, and she loved me so much. And I just hated letting her go, but she died in my arms. She gave me that gift of just holding her until the very end. And then, of course, my Gizmo, everybody all over the world knew my Gizmo. He was very vocal. And if I was on the camera, he had to be on the camera. And if I told him no and put him down, he would go into the other room and just start screaming. He would really he'd throw a temper tantrum. And I've had dogs, you know, I've had all kinds of animals in my lifetime. I just love them, and I connect in with them very well. And everywhere I go, people have animals, and they're all just so beautiful and so loving. I just love everyone's animals. Yeah. And we have people that are.
With you, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
Do they still connect with you?
Oh, yes. Yes, they, you know what's so weird is sometimes I'll be sleeping in a bed, I'll be all by myself sleeping, and I hear this thump, and it's like there's a dent in the mattress where, you know, the spirit animal just kind of jumped up there. And Gizmo was a pretty big cat. He was a Maine Coon, so he was hefty. And so I know that's him. I know that when he jumps on the bed.
You can actually feel a physical thump.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes it wakes me up if I've drifted off to sleep, and then that happens and I jerk awake and I know that it's him there just wanting to come in and say hello. So yeah, that happens quite a bit. Yeah.
And they are reborn in the same, like if a cat passes away, so does it come back as a cat or they go to any other realm?
I think with animals, it's a little different than with humans. And I believe that they do come back. And I was told by my Gizmo the night before he left that I would see him again. And I'm like, okay, I'll trust you on that. So I got to Vermont with our Blue Jean, and she has Gizmo. And he looks the same. He has the same catitude. Yeah.
Catitude. I like that word.
Yeah.
Catitude. I'm going to use this somewhere.
Yeah.
Goes on cats.
He would, just like ignore me if I didn't pay that much attention to him. He'd just like turn around and walk away. Yeah, it's beautiful. Just
that is stunning that you knew that's Gizmo.
It is. And his name is Gizmo.
Oh, really? And there was no connection in terms of you sharing what the name was earlier and stuff. It just happened.
It just happened. Yeah.
That's
she has beautiful. 4 cats, and I had, I'd seen the others. I'd been petting them, and then she comes in the next morning after I got there, and she's like, "Have you seen Gizmo?" And I'm like,
Gizmo? Really?
Gizmo. And yeah, he's the same. The fur, the meow, everything. It's the same. It's so beautiful to have that experience.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Amazing. Like for Goofy, we feel it's my dog Junior. And at times, like when I call him and I'm on video, so he wants me to come out of the phone. And or he starts licking the phone.
Yeah.
He starts licking the phone.
He starts licking the phone.
Blue's dogs do that. She has 2 dogs, Pocky and Gruffy, and I just loved on them so much when I was there with her. So now if she shows them the phone where I'm talking, they like, slurping on the phone.
So they can figure through the phone who's talking and who they are. I thought it's more 3-dimensional.
No, they know that it's you. They recognize voices. They recognize energy. I believe that animals see us not the way that we see each other as humans, but they see our energy and they read our energy. So if you've ever had an animal that just can't stop being with you, just wants to be right by your side, they're feeling that beautiful warmth that's inside of you. Yeah, it's amazing. We have hope. We were talking about her earlier. She just came in.
I hope.
She says, lovely to see both Prachetta and Navriti on the Morning Cuppa. And they have such inquiring minds that warms my heart. Almost childlike enthusiasm and beautiful energy. Yes, yes,
Thank
I
you.
love that. I love how both of you are just so open and inviting and warm. Thank you so much for
Thank you
blessing
for
us
having
with your
us.
presence. Oh, it's just beautiful. And we've gone over time a little bit
Yes.
today, so bear with us. We still have the family hanging in there with us. Thank you all for being here. And we want to just ask if there's any prayer requests. So anybody that has anything going on, if you'll type it in the comments, and we'll check in with Prachetta and with Navriti to see if you all have anything that we can lift up for you.
So, ma'am, my prayer request is for you, my beautiful fairy Teri ma'am, and my lovely Nivriti to meet and enjoy and send me pictures.
Okay.
Beautiful union, not reunion. And my prayer is that you should come during Diwali. And
Yes.
you should
Diwali.
Diwali.
Then she needs to carry an oxygen cylinder with her if she's coming to Delhi because of the pollution.
Yeah.
No, we'll protect. We'll do affirmations and protect Teri, ma'am. And we'll take her, Nivriti and I will take you to Vrindavan, to Haridwar, to all places which are very, very religious, but very spiritual.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my prayer is for my brother Prachir. His exams are starting from 16th to 24th. And he's very stressed out because of them. So I really, really...
The child back again.
Now, Diwali is in December, correct?
October.
No, in October.
November.
Yeah, we're doing a retreat in Vermont in October.
Okay.
First of October, and then I have to drive Auntie Jean home, or I get to drive Auntie Jean back home to Texas. So we'll see how that timing is going to work out for me to come over there.
Ma'am, the dates are announced already. I'll bring you the date.
Okay.
Her dates are also there, Prachetta.
So I'll give you the dates, and you have to come for Diwali. And instead of taking Auntie Jean home, you get her to India.
Oh, her husband might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
I'm already taking her away for like 3 months. I'm picking her up in July. We're driving across the country to New York to be with Charlie. He's going to take us to the airport to fly out to Ireland. And then we're going to be over there for a month and a half. And Jean says I can go to India.
Oh,
all
wow,
right. Hey. Well,
because
Jean,
that will be the perfect weather. Now the weather will be very hot, and traveling becomes difficult when it's very, very hot. Like the places where Nivriti and I want to take you, it's going to be terribly hot.
Let's see what the angels have in store for everyone and what the divine timing is.
Yes.
And
Diwali is beautiful. So you can experience all that I had showed you. All the diyas and the dressing up and the so
I would love it. I would love it. And I know Jean would. She'd be my companion, and we would just have such a great time there. So Jean, you're just going to have to prepare your husband. That's all.
And Jean, auntie, is the boss of the house, so he'll have to listen to her.
I don't think it's the husband as much as it is the two little doggies. Ringo and Harry, they're going to disown her for being gone for so long. Oh, Charlie says Jean's getting a divorce. I don't think that's going to happen. They've been married over 50 years. I don't think it's going to happen, Charlie.
In today's day and age, that is an achievement.
It really is. Yeah, they have 4 beautiful children together. And,
lovely.
Yeah, but this will just give both of them a little break from each other, and then he'll appreciate her more. Yeah,
India can happen.
India can happen. Jean says it. Jean has spoken.
Hmm.
So let's go ahead and just do a short prayer and lift everybody up. I won't read the names today because we've already gone so far
Gone
over
over
the time. But Karen Palmer asked last night if we would lift up her friend Craig Redding. So we want to make sure that everyone gets that. And Blue, if you're still on here with us, if you can add Craig into the Reiki grid, we would certainly appreciate that. Okay, so let's just take a moment to breathe in, feeling the light coming in from the Creator, and feeling it coming directly into your heart, to see it opening up every bit of your heart, your beautiful soul that resides in there, and welcome it in. Just show gratitude for this energy of warmth, of love, of peace inside of you. And let's send that love into every heart right now that's hurting. Anywhere people are on the planet where they're experiencing pain, loss, anything that's going on that's other than love, let's share our love with them so they have that to start the healing process. And all the names that we pray for every day that our loved ones have entrusted us to hold them up in prayer. We lift everyone up for a blessing, for the divine to touch them, and for whatever needs to happen, that it comes together in divine plan, in divine time. And it's not for us to say what that outcome's going to be. We lose that attachment to the outcome and let the perfection flow, because we can't see that bigger picture, but God can. So we just allow that to take place as we release the energy. And the last thing we do is hold that love again in our heart coming from the divine, and we send it right into our planet, into Gaia, and just allow it to flow into our mother and let it come back up to us as she takes it and gives it an extra bit of love and then sends it back to us. So feel that coming up the bottom of your feet, traveling into your root chakra, helping you to feel safe and secure and held in the arms of a mother's love. And then let it come all the way up to your heart and anchor it in your heart to where you just feel loved. You feel like you're wrapped up in a warm blanket and you're being held in that beautiful love. And now let's share that love with the family. Let's share it all out. So ladies, do you want to count us down so we can give the love away?
You want to count us down? I didn't understand that.
So Nivriti, 1, you say 2, and ma'am will say 3, and the
Okay.
love will flow.
Okay. So
So
you
I
start.
say 1,
2,
3.
3.
Thank you.
thank you.
I love you.
I love you. Yes.
you.
And it goes around to our whole family, and they're saying it right back to us. I see Kathleen, Rick, they're all typing in, thank you, I love you. This is our beautiful tradition that we have done from the beginning of coming together and finding each other. We share that gratitude and love with each other. Oh, thank you to everybody that's here. Navriti, Prachetta, I love you so much. You are
Same
in my
here.
heart always. Always, I appreciate you. And I just know that we're going to be together. We're going to hug each other. We're going to love on each other. We're going to just be that beautiful family we were meant to be together.
We'll party together, ma'am.
Yes, we will.
Dedications.
You know, I have to have a party dress, you two. You're gonna have to
It's
come up
okay.
with something.
We'll arrange for that. We'll all
All right.
we'll all
Let's
party in our
see
sweats.
Diwali.
All right. Well,
Thank
are you
you.
all familiar with our new song that Leo created for us?
I don't remember that. Sorry.
It's called Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Joy.
And we play it every day at the end of the show. This song was written for us, for the Morning Cuppa group. And it's on Spotify, it's on Amazon,
Wow.
it's on YouTube. And so you can find it on any of those places. It's called Cuppa Fulla Joy by Gypsy Leo. And I'm sure he's listening. So give him a big shout out. Leo, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for this song. I'm going to play it so we can end our show today. So here we go. Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a
Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of.
Teri, your cup is bigger than mine.
It's a big cup.
Full of joy, full of
Bigger
life, full of
joy.
love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a start and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you, I love you.
Cuppa Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Hey, that was lovely.
What a fun
Amazing,
song.
amazing.
We just have so much fun with it. And when we get together in Vermont in October, we're going to make a video to that song.
Oh, that's funny.
Leo's going to be there and we're all going to create some type of dance and just joy with that song. I can't wait.
I like accept, align, and allow.
The AAA, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's written the lyrics? of the song?
Leo.
Leo
Leo
is-
Harley. He's one of our P's. I've known Leo for a few years now, probably about 5 or 6 years, and beautiful, beautiful energy.
Lovely.
Yes, I'm glad you all like it, and everybody's just loving on that song and loving on Leo for creating it for us. It's our song.
Yes.
So thank you, Leo. Thank you, everyone
Thank you,
who is here
Leo.
today. Love you so very much, everyone. Just have a blessed, beautiful day. Thank you for staying with us. Yeah, I wasn't
Thank you.
sure if all the family was going to hang out with us, but they sure did. And thank you. I see lots of thank you. I love yous. And Brookie says, have a beautiful day, everyone. And Navriti, enjoy your visit here in the
Thank
States.
you. Thank you so much.
So you all have a blessed day. And you two ladies, I love you so very much. Thank you for being here. And we always leave each other at the end of the show with Namaste.
Namaste,
y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody. Thank you for
Bye.
being